Give Santa a break this summer and let ShopHQ help you get ahead of the holidays. Join us for our Halfway to Christmas event featuring festive favorites Mark Roberts, dazzling decor from At Home with Jorge Perez, ornaments and collectibles from Waterford Crystal, and more. 'Tis the season to get it all ho-ho-home, stress-free with free shipping and handling. Get into the holiday spirit early this year with the Halfway to Christmas event on ShopHQ and ShopHQ.com.
Be good to yourself with Peace Jewelers Cultured Diamonds. Our ethically sourced, eco-friendly diamonds deliver unmatched across-the-room brilliance. These cultured diamonds are certified and backed by our 10-year guarantee. And for a limited time, get a special quarter-carat earring gift with your Peace Diamond purchase. You deserve to sparkle with Peace Jewelers Diamonds exclusively here at ShopHQ.
Hey everybody, welcome into ShopHQ and welcome to the Pet Shop. We have an entire hour on this Markdown Monday with all things for your furry friends with amazing brand new low prices. I brought my friend. You want to see her? This is Vivian. Say hi, Vivian. You're on TV. This is Vivian's ShopHQ live debut, and she's getting a little scared. She has a bio here. She is a Pomeranian. Vivi is 9 years old, 5 pounds. She's a very, very small little girl. So some fun facts about Vivian. She's been to over 15 states. She loves traveling with mom and dad, looks forward to snack time, and is the best at smiling and cuddling. Vivi, come on, in here. Now we have a few things coming up in this hour that I want to make sure you guys can start shopping on right now. Of course, we will be talking about the playpen that you see right here. Vivian will be modeling that during our show. This is item number 507064. She's going to need some practice at this pet shop. But look at this price that we have for you. It also has the carrying case and travel bowl set. The price is going to expire at the end of the day. Right now, it's under $23. I know, she's distracting me. We'll get you some treats here in a minute. All right, lots to share with you during the pet shop today. It's going to be a fantastic show, lots of fun, and lots of great new markdowns for you. So here is the portable and foldable playpen that you just saw Vivian modeling. It's under $23 in free shipping. That is a fantastic, brand new low price. So we're going to kick off our show with something. Maybe you have a dog that gets a little bit excited on your walks. Does your dog pull a lot? Well, this is a solution for all of you at home. It is going to be a no pull leash. We do have your choice of color and sizes here today. We have one for the smaller dogs and also one for the larger dog. It's not uncomfortable, it's not tight. We're going to be talking about that in just a second with our expert, Daisy Skarnig. It's $12.98 for you here today. So let me go through all of your colors. You have your black. Here is your blue option. We have your pink. And we also have the red choice. Now I want to show you a comparative retail price. If you were shopping elsewhere, $34.95 here at ShopHQ, $12.98. Here to tell you all about it is our easy living expert, Daisy Skarnig is here to tell us all about these items for our furry friends at home. She's been making your life easier for many years here at ShopHQ, focused on keeping you healthy no matter your age, and not only keeping us healthy, but also keeping our pets safe and healthy.
Absolutely. It's so important to keep those little love bugs. Come here, Viv.
Look, you want to try it?
And she can even use this leash. Isn't this awesome? So you have to share your story.
Okay. So here's the thing about Vivian. She, like I said, she's 9 years old, and she has a lot of those common problems that Pomeranians have as they start to get older. So she has collapsing trachea. And so when I was talking to Daisy before the show, I was saying, you know, from an early age, we realized that she was going to have collapsing trachea. We get it checked as often as we can with x-rays and things like that. But what the doctor said is, we need to take her to off-leash parks,
Yeah.
or we have to get a harness that is not going to pull. And I will tell you this, Daisy, I have been on a quest to actually find a harness because many are marketed as no pull harnesses, and yet they still do pull. This is completely different because it doesn't have anything around the chest area.
No, absolutely. How about you pick her up, and I want to show what's going on with this leash. So what's happening, because she's got this beautiful fur, but she is actually wrapped around the girth of the dog right here. So this part is just going to connect, this silver clasp is just going to connect to their actual little collar, but there's no tug on the neck area.
Right.
That's where that trachea is. So you want to think about this. When you are pulling a dog, remember when dogs, when you have a mommy dog, right, will pick up the puppy from the nape, right, the neck. That's a sign that, oh, okay, somebody else is in charge of me. That's what this is sort of simulating. So you wrap the leash around the chest of the dog with that wider girth area, and then you pull it through this little sort of C-loop right here.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna string it through. It's super duper easy to get it around the dog. And even on a 5-pound dog, she could walk comfortably with this. It's not a big device you have to put on them like those, what were you calling it? The
harnesses.
The harnesses.
Yeah.
And they're challenging to put on. Not with this, it's simply just taking that C-curve and that loop right here and just threading it through. And now you're not pulling on their necks, you're just pulling on the girth of their body.
So we have two different sizes here, small and large. Let's talk through this. So the small is up to 25 pounds. The large is going to be 25 to 150 pounds here today.
Absolutely.
Pink is the early favorite.
Yes, of course.
Right now, $12.98. The price does expire at the end of the day. It is a safer way to walk your dog. Maybe you do have that excited dog that as soon as you take them out on your walks, right? It's almost like they're walking you.
They're walking
pulling you, right?
Right, yes, exactly. And that's what you're trying to control. And remember, it's a muscle memory thing for a dog. So when the mommy dog, and this is how it was actually explained to me, because I brought this into our vet when I first presented this item, which it was not $12.98, it was much more expensive. And we would sell this out all the time. And I actually brought it into our vet because I said, hey, have you heard of these? I'm presenting this new item at ShopHQ and I want to make sure that you agree with all this. And they said, oh my gosh, we love those leashes because they are it's almost a muscle memory for the dog, remembering being picked up from that back area by their mom, right? And that was a sign that somebody else is in charge. And that's where you're actually pulling on the dog. Pulling on their neck, think about if somebody pulled on your neck, it would feel like you're choking. We love our animals. They are the ones that we come home to every day. I mean, I think about our dog Max. I mean, my goodness, his quality of life isn't great anymore, but it's like, we just can't even he's still eating, he's still peeing and pooping blind and deaf, and he just fell down a sewer grate the other day because he's so blind. But it's like, how do you say goodbye to them? Because they are your children. They are your babies.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And we want to take care of them as best we can. So if you are a dog parent out there and you have that dog that typically likes to pull when they're on their leashes, $12.98 to get this home. I'm going to go through colors again. We've sold almost 2,000 of these to date, and when they are gone, they are completely gone. So do not miss out. Get it home at this brand new low price. So here are your color options. We have your blue right here. If you have a little boy dog and you're saying, okay, I want to get the blue for him. Here is that classic black. Cannot go wrong with that. The pink that you just saw on Vivian here, that is your favorite. And we also have the red. When these are gone, they are not coming back in stock. Right now, $12.98 with free shipping on everything here all day, every day at ShopHQ. So it's a fantastic way to pick up some other pieces for your furry friends at home. I know, she is so distracting. So I'm like, what is she doing now? She's never been on TV,
so cute.
on live TV before. I've always had to kind of tape segments, whether it was for news or I did the Furmy recently too, but that might be her safe zone for the hour.
Well, I can't wait to talk about that little pet, this little pet house for them. This thing is absolutely amazing.
The playpen.
But I want to show everybody again, this is a really nice thick nylon. So if you're getting this for a big dog, remember this is suitable for big dogs.
Right.
And you're going to wrap it around the girth of their body, that wider part of their chest. It's that nice strong nylon, really nice hook clasp right here. And then it's this literally, so this is your clasp that you're gonna put on the dog's leash. And we're gonna try to get Vivian to do this again.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna take this little S curve, this little, I would not call it a little ring, and then you just basically loop it through, and that's gonna go around the girth of their body. So we're gonna try to do this again. We're gonna do it. High five. High five. Thank you.
You can do it.
High five. High
You
five.
wanna do it?
So with littler dogs, because we have little dogs and we use these with our dogs, I always like to start the process of threading it through first.
Okay.
Just because little dogs can be a little bit more high maintenance when getting this on. So if you want to put her down, so I'm going to take that nice clip right here.
So it
And I'm going
clasps
to clasp
to their collar.
Yep, clasp right onto their collar.
Okay.
Okay. And I already started that loop. So what I would do is I would just pick up her front little feeties. Okay.
There.
And then I'm just going to finish
Look at that.
threading it through.
So it
And
goes
now,
around
Yep, it
the
goes
tummy.
right around their tummy, like their chest area, and it's not pulling on their neck. And especially with this little bubby, you don't want that.
I do not.
Yeah.
Vivi, what do you think? Do you want to try walking a
Yeah.
little bit?
Yeah.
Want to try walking?
You look real cute in it. It's very cute on you.
She does this
She
too.
really loves her house.
Vivi, come on with mom. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Oh my
okay. We're gonna
goodness.
walk her over here to the monitor because we have some 5-star reviews we want to share. Vivi, over here. Come on, look.
Oh,
with mom.
Vivi.
With mommy.
Oh
This
yes,
way.
I know, we're best friends.
This
I'll come
way.
with. Oh, no.
That's home base.
If this
That's
isn't
home
selling
base.
the playpen for you, I don't know
She
what
does.
is.
Well, that takes her back to her childhood, the playpen. All right, let's check this out. 5-star reviews. I'm so glad I ordered the no pull leash. It makes all the difference in the world with our pit bull. He can no longer make it difficult for my son to walk him. It works. He doesn't pull anymore. Thank you for writing in that review from Orlando, Florida. Here's another one, 5-star review. After many, okay, so we have this in common. After many, many leashes, this one actually works. It's a pleasure to walk my dog now. Very easy to put on and very easy to control the pooch. How many times have you felt like on your walks you haven't been able to control your dog, especially if you do have one that's a little bit bigger? He gets excited. Vivi loves to run after birds and squirrels and all of that good stuff. So this is your chance to have something that you are going to be in full control and that dog is not going to pull anymore. Here's one more for you. 5-star review. This works like a charm. My husky no longer drags me down the street. Thank you so much, they said. It's $12.98. It's a brand new low price. There she is. That's my girl. And that's our only child that we have at our house. She's very happy to be here. Oh, let me get out of the way. Very happy to be here today. This is Vivian. It's her on-air debut here at ShopHQ. It might be the first and the last time they let her come.
She's doing great. She just really likes her playpen, and I can understand that. It's got a beautiful little blanket, a toy. But that no pull leash, again, you see stories of this. You see people walking their dogs, and it's just a struggle. Don't let the dog control you. And that's something as a pet parent, I think a lot of us, we want to go out and we want to care for our dogs in the best way we can. You know, we spend money on the expensive food. We bathe them. We take them to the groomers. They cuddle up in our beds. We buy them all the beautiful things. Well, how are you walking them? Are they pulling you or are you in charge? This no pull leash allows you, right? Allows you to be the one in control. You're not yanking on their neck, right? And their vocal cords and their trachea. I mean, you have a trachea, you have a dog that has a trachea
And
issue.
she starts coughing
Yes,
typically. If she
yes.
is pulling on her leash, if she doesn't have the right harness, that's when she starts to have her coughing spells. So I was actually just talking to Kathy Norton in our host lounge too, and she said that Cooper, her dog,
Cooper, the
also
wonder
has
dog.
collapsing trachea. So it's one of those common problems as our dogs start to age, especially if you do have the smaller breeds, that this is a way to give them that extra safety so they don't have to say, okay, I'm not taking my dog out for walks anymore. My husband and I were the ones who were saying, all right, she has to go to the off-leash dog parks to be able to walk because we were very stressed about it. It's front and center of our minds every single time we take her out that we don't want her to cough. We don't want to add that extra pressure to her throat, to her neck, to her chest area.
I thought we were going to get one pass. No,
It's a big room for
you
her,
know
I
what?
think.
You can be in charge. You can absolutely be in charge. That is A-okay.
She's a little
But
camera shy.
Look at I just want to pick her up. God, she's so stinking cute. I can't stand
Mommy
it.
did not raise her to be camera shy, okay?
Oh my gosh.
You're
Look
fine,
at that
baby.
face. Are you joking me right now? But this is what's great. Do you see it's around that wider
yeah.
part of her chest?
Yeah.
That's what's important about, yeah, I know you want Mommy.
Vivian.
I know. We are friends. She does like me.
She
I
needs a
promise.
handler.
Yeah, but she really loves Mommy. But I love the fact that even the littlest dogs, down to 5 pounds, all the way up to 125. Of course, you're gonna buy small versus large, right? If you have that smaller dog up to 25 pounds, please pick up on that small.
Yeah.
Larger dogs, I would even say a dog of 20 pounds, you could maybe go that large size as well, because I think we have a few more in large than we do in small. But again, making this comfortable for your pet. And I just have to say, can I just say one thing quickly?
Yeah.
I have presented this leash for quite a while. I love my pet shows. I have never seen a leash at this price of $12.98. That's insane. Get multiples of these.
Yeah,
I just picked up 3 more because we're eventually going to be getting a puppy.
Oh.
Yeah, well, when Maxwell goes over the rainbow.
A lot of you guys are picking up multiples right now. $12.98. Stack up. When these are gone, they are gone.
Yeah.
We do have a sound on tape, a testimonial from Richard we want you to hear, and then come on right back.
Okay, I have Baxter on the no pull leash. We're going for a walk.
My name's Richard. I have a 47-pound English Springer Spaniel. He loves to go for walks. I typically use a retractable leash, and he tends to pull quite a bit. Over the past few weeks, I've been using the no pull leash, and I found it to be very effective, and it does its job.
I don't feel pulled. I'm walking at my pace. And like I said, I'd be running down this hill right now if he was on his other leash.
And he seems to enjoy it.
Right, Baxter? Good boy.
Go get Timm. She wants to play inside her crate right now. So let's see. I was like, here, come out, come out. When man is in her crate, she'll play. Here, get your man. Get your man. There.
Oh, he's so cute.
Her toy is just as big as her. This is item number 005076, brand new low markdown on your no pull leash. So colors, once again, we have your blue, your black is also available. We also have your pink. Pink is still your favorite. And then you have your choice of red. Small or large sizes here, depending on the weight of your dog. Don't forget that comparative retail price is $34.95. A big markdown for you guys to get these home. Get a few of them, especially if you have multiple dogs. I know Allie Krings, she has 3 dogs in her house. Her dogs did really well with this.
Oh, and her dogs love this. It's so much easier than a harness.
Yeah.
So much easier.
It really is. Okay, continue grabbing that up. $12.98 gets it home to you. Add that to your cart. You can also check out ShopHQ.com, where we're going to be featuring everything that we have coming up in our hour. But I want you to take a look at our Bow Wow Meow 3-piece elevated pet bowl dinner set. We do have some color options available. Black and teal are going to be the most limited, but then we also have the gray. Sale price is $12.93 with free shipping on that too. 510863 is your item number to shop. And now how about for our cat lovers out there? If you've got a cat at home, you know how much they love toys just like this, the Flippity Fish cat toy. It is going to be a 2-pack, 521826. Oh, and look, the fish moves. That is your item number to shop, $14.90 to pick that up here today. Lots of brand new markdowns on this Markdown Monday. We also have some fashion coming up that I don't want you to miss out on. I'm wearing some of the pieces that are coming up in my show. All right. Now we have from Doog. This is the adjustable walkie belt that we're talking about. You have front and rear pockets. So we're going to talk about how this has all of your essentials in it, keeps you nice and hands-free. We have a first-time new low price on this item. And can we all take a look at that? $10.48. This day only. Price expires at the end of the day. We've got some great choices here that you can pick up on as well. So we have your classic black. That is available, and we'll go through all of the details in just a moment, take a quick tour. We also have your camo here in the center. I like that one. Isn't that fun? And then finally, we have your gray pink. So this is like the perfect neutral with a nice little pop of pink that you have on this one. $10.48. Pick up a few of these if you can, because Daisy, we also have these great carabiners on the side, so that's our way to keep us nice and hands-free when we are on the go.
Oh my gosh, you want to be hands-free when you're on the go with your pet, right? You've got this place, so I don't know if you guys can come in real close. And I have one of those oversized Apple phones, right? Fits perfectly in that pocket, so I have access to my phone. I've got a front zipper here where I can put my keys or a credit card or cash or treats, right? Then you've got your little poop bags right here, and they just come out like this, which is great. It just comes right out of that pocket like that. And then over on the other side, you have another pocket, which is awesome for little treats for the dogs, which is great. And then 2 large carabiners. So I actually have seen multiple people, and they've told me when they pick this up, is that they will put the no-pull leash, like they'll clip it to here, so then they're like legitimately hands-free.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show them what I mean.
Okay,
by
yeah,
that.
so we're going to clip that on because you do have a carabiner on either side. This is showing you all of the functions of this adjustable walkie belt that you're looking at right now. The carabiners, like we talked about. All of your essentials are going to fit in here too. I want to do the phone test to see if you can fit a phone as well. But, you know, your key to the front door, the treats like Daisy was just talking about, and you have the pockets for your doo-doo bags. Not only that, it is going to be nice and adjustable here too, and then you have that nice secure belt buckle that's going to open up. Fanny bags are all of the rage right now.
Heck
belt
yeah.
bags are in. I am never seen on a walk without my belt bag.
Yeah, okay, so look, my phone's in here. I got my phone. I got my poop bags.
Oh, it does fit.
I got my keys in here. Maybe we stopped at a park. I got to have my key in my wallet. You don't want to leave that in the car. You never know what's going to happen, right? Little place for the treaties, for the pupper doo-doos,
There you go.
okay? And then if you have the no-pull leash with this carabiner, I could have my pretend dog, and I'm not even holding anything now. Now I'm
Right.
just like walking.
Right. See, so I like that because now you can be hands-free.
Yeah.
You can take a phone call, you can
Yeah.
respond to an email or
Yeah.
a text message. Maybe you're pushing the stroller too. I mean, that's me. Vivi goes in her stroller because she doesn't make it for an entire walk. So at some point you might see her hanging out in her stroller over to the side. But maybe you're pushing the stroller for grandkids or
Yes,
children. Maybe
yes.
you're holding the hands of them too and you want to be completely hands-free. This is how you are able to do it. I would add on the leash right along with. I think these are made to go together.
Oh my gosh, 100%. And I love that you talk about the grandkids, the kids, the strollers, right? The fact that you truly can be hands-free because you do have those carabiners to attach the dog leash to, all the pockets you need for your valuables so you don't actually have to worry about leaving stuff in the car.
Yeah.
I think this is just such a great item to add on. I love that you said to add that on with that leash.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, even if you don't even have a dog, I mean, I'd just get the belt bag for it because
It's
$10.
cute.
It's darling.
I know.
And it has a really nice adjustability. You can wear it crossbody, you can wear it around your waist, whatever makes you most comfortable.
Final 2 minutes to shop. We're going to say hello to Sarah in Florida. She actually just got the leash. So hi, Sarah. Welcome to the show. My name is Hannah. Say hello to Daisy. You're live on air.
Hi, Hannah, sis. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Vivian. It's very good to see
Wait,
you.
is that my sister Sarah calling in?
This is your sister, Sarah.
Oh my God, I love this!
Hi, Vivian.
Here,
It's
come here.
your
Come
Aunt
say hi to Aunt Sarah.
Sarah.
Aunt Sarah is
Vivian.
calling. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Hi,
Sarah
Vivi.
has a standard
Yeah.
poodle
Okay.
at home.
Yep.
I
Her
do.
poodle is named Fifi. She's a
course.
very good
Yeah.
dog, and she loves to walk and play Frisbee, right, Sarah?
Yeah, she does. And I just saw the leash on, and I was sitting there watching y'all and watching little Vivian, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect for Fifi because she's a very fancy girl. She's a very small standard poodle, but she pulls like crazy. And I've tried everything to get her to stop. I've tried bungee leashes. I've tried full harnesses, but she just always wants to like push against the harness. So I think the leash is the way to go, but I like how this one connects. I've never seen anything like it before.
Isn't it great?
It's truly amazing. We have little dogs, so our Chloe is about 17 pounds, and now our Max, who can't walk because he's blind and deaf, but they love these leashes because they weren't uncomfortable for them, and we had way more control than the ones that you're talking about, like the retractable leashes and all that stuff and the harnesses. I couldn't get a harness on those dogs to save my life.
Well, and Sarah knows this. You know, we have had so many dogs in our family, and they all come with their own sets of issues and problems that they have. We've had big dogs, we've had small dogs, but one of the things that has been so difficult is to find the right leash where they are not going to pull. In fact, Sarah's in Pennsylvania right now with my parents, and she has 2 other small dogs that my parents have, and as soon as they go out for walks, they are immediately pulling. So Sarah, thank you so much for your call.
You're welcome. And guess what? Mom just ordered 2 for the small dogs here in Pennsylvania too. So we're taking care of all the family dogs.
I was hoping you would say that.
Yes.
Good job, Hannah's family.
Well, big shout out. Big shout out to my family calling from Pennsylvania right now. Oh, we cannot wait to see this on Fifi. Sarah, make sure that you send in pictures.
We'll send all the photos.
Okay, we'll use them next time.
We will. Thank you both.
All right,
bye.
Sarah, nice Mom and Dad.
Okay, that was darling. My family hates me. They've never called in ever. 11 years in my life.
All right, lots more to show in our pet shop together. You can go to ShopHQ.com if you need more time to pick up that leash that Sarah just picked up. Of course, we have the walkie belt too, keeping all of your essentials with you when you are on the go. Now, we have from Kolaroo. We also have the pet bed that's available. 522965 is your item number to shop. $23.50 is getting it home. On your interest-free value pay, they are going to love. Think about that. If you do have a screened-in porch, an outdoor area, maybe you're hosting barbecues or picnics this summer and you want to have them right along with you, but you still want them to be comfortable, keeping them off of the hot pavement, that is your way to go. And here is the leash. Everybody is adding this on to the playpen and to the adjustable walkie belt here today. 005076. When these are gone, they are gone. Right now, you get it home for under $13. I would get a few of them. Even if you only have 1 dog in the house, have a few ready to go. Maybe you have them in a couple different areas, 1 in the car, 1 inside the home. $12.98 with some great color choices. Available in the small and large sizes, so it goes all the way up to 150 pounds if you are getting the large size. Price expires at the end of the day today. And don't forget, here at ShopHQ, free shipping all day, every day. I love that we get to say that. It's our sidewalk sale. You love these markdowns that we share with you on Mondays all day long. So we are going to get into what I am very excited for and what takes Vivian back to her childhood. We'll talk in a minute. 507064. This is portable. This is a foldable playpen that you can take with you on the go. It also has a carrying case and a travel bowl. So that's right on the side. We'll show you all of that here in just a moment. Your item number to shop is 507064. I cannot believe this price.
Okay, so bye, because I have never presented this for under $39.99. I mean, I am the pet shop girl, like I do all the pet shops.
Yeah.
Never in the existence of this item has it been less than $39.99. This is not a made up story. I almost fainted when I came in and saw that price. I literally texted 4 of my friends who just got puppies and they are all buying this today.
Good.
Yes, because this is the best way, because 2 out of the 4 have other dogs.
Yeah.
This is a fabulous way to introduce a new puppy to a family, to other animals. Actually, my other girlfriend has cats, and I was like, again, great way to do that. Look at Sweet Viv. Dogs want their own space, and this princess,
she loves it.
This princess has found her space. We are not going to disrupt her. We are not going to take her out of it. When she wants to come out and make an appearance, she will. And it is completely up to her. That's what's so great about this. But I'm going to toss it back over to you. I'm going to grab another one that's folded down. Yeah. Because I want to show everybody actually how this comes to you and how
it's so easy.
You make it into the playpen itself.
It's so easy. So right now it's under $23. We're going to show you how easy it is to take with you when you are on the go. So I want to show you some of those features that we're talking about with this playpen. It does have the little door right here, mesh all the way around it, so that zips up when you do want them to stay in there, it zips up and they're nice and secure right on the inside of that. Not only that, you also have the top. So that completely zips too, especially if you do have a larger dog or a dog that might be able to jump out of this. I do like that zips up perfectly for you right there too. Vivian, when she was a baby, I'll tell you my story here. When we first brought her home, this was her best friend. We got her a pink playpen, very, very similar to this. And that was, as you said, her safe zone where we were introducing her to everything. When we were away for work, I didn't want to put her in a small little crate because I didn't want her to feel confined or scared in her crate.
Can I ask how much you paid for it? I'm curious.
It was like $50.
Yeah, very standard, right? That's a very standard price. Yeah. But what I like too, and you hit it. A lot of times crates are like in the laundry room, like in the zone that no one, this, you could leave her in the living room where she has your smells, where she knows that you guys are, and it's a familiar space, because this is what it is. Okay? This folds up to virtually nothing. You can bring this on a plane, okay? And then you get to your destination.
She has a friend over there she needs to go see.
And you literally pop this open.
Yeah, it was so simple.
And now when you travel to see your family, did you say Pennsylvania? When you travel to Pennsylvania, beautiful area, by the way, Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh, I drove through it on my way to New Jersey. It's gorgeous.
Go ahead.
Then you take this off the plane, you get to your destination, you get to your hotel room, you get to your VRBO, and now you've got a safe space for your dog. A lot of VRBOs will say, you have to bring some sort of container for the dog. You have to have some place that they can go when you leave, that they're just not roaming our home. Hello, this folds flat.
Right. It's so simple. I actually took a sample. It's sitting in the host room right now. When I got here earlier this morning, I was prepping for my shows. Vivian knew exactly what to do. They like having this space, but now they're not confined. I mean, obviously, Vivi is only 5 pounds. She's very, very small. She has a lot of room to move about. But even if you have a larger dog, say 10 to 12 pounds, they're easily going to be able to go in here and feel like they're not confined or scared. You want them to get used to the environment. For us, that was exactly why we brought our playpen home. We left her in the living room, so she still had all of the things around her. We put in, her essentials. There's room for her toys. Sometimes we would throw in a little water bowl too if we were gone for long hours. But this is their safe space. This is where they are able to go to maybe just have that time to themselves. If it is an area like Vivi's in right now, okay, it's new to her. So she feels a little bit scared. But in here, she's like, I'm good. I'm cool.
And I mean, that's the thing. You add their blankets, you add their toys, you add some, the little dog dish that you're coming with. I want to just take everybody on a quick tour of this, because there are some special things I want you to see on this item, because it is, if you take it out to a park or you're going camping with your dog and you know that you need to secure the dog if you're, leaving the campsite for a minute or running to the bathroom. So when this pops open, right? Super duper easy. Again, folds completely flat. What I want to point out is something on the bottom here. And the reason I like to point these out is because it's really nice if you get stakes, like tent stakes, and it's kind of hard to see. So you can actually stake this down to the ground. So that way they're not going to tip it over or start running with it, right? If they're that bigger dog. Really, really nice that they've thought of all of these little things. And then again, that top is nice and wide open. Easy for a dog to maybe stand up in if they need to, but a bigger dog can absolutely use this. My girlfriend who has a black lab, her name is Nicole, and she's this beautiful chocolate black, English black lab, gorgeous dog. He's about 45, 50 pounds. She still takes this out to her boyfriend's house because it's a huge, vast area where sometimes Roger's allowed to run, and sometimes Roger's not allowed to run. And he still will go in this, and he's 45 pounds, and he'll sit with his head out of it, but he loves it because he's familiar with it.
Right. And that's a great point here too. If you are outdoors, if you're hosting a party, if you want your dog right there with you, this can also, you can take it outside, or like you said, camping, if you are on the go. I will say something that I love about this playpen is, yes, for Vivian, it does take her back to when she was a baby. So immediately when I put her back into this, she was like, yeah, I got it. I know all about it. She's a little Houdini. She actually figured out a way to get out of this when she was a baby. Now she doesn't care. I will just say this, she has a mind of her own. And when she was a little baby, this was the one and only time she ever did it. But you know, you're getting to know me, you're getting to know my dog right now during the pet shop. Matt and I came home the one day from work, and she had moved the zippers down like this with her little paw and was able to get out. No, it was a different version, so it might have been easier to do that because I think there were zippers on the inside too for some reason on that one. Oh my gosh, she's a little Houdini. She actually escaped. We're like, what are you doing out of there? And she was just sitting in the middle of the living room like I figured it out. I'm smart.
I'm smarter than you. I'm smarter than you.
Now, don't forget, everybody is adding this to their carts right now. $12.98 for the no pull leash. First time, brand new low price. Pink is your favorite. I'm amazed that finally there is a solution to keep your dog from pulling when you are on the walks. We have a lot of different colors to choose from, showing you the pink right now. That's what we're using on Vivian. We also have the blue, the black, and the red available. But most of you guys are adding this onto your order and onto your purchases here today. I even think about this. If you have friends or family members that are pet lovers, furry friend lovers, and you're not sure what to give them, maybe it's a little care package, you know, maybe it's a just because gift, you can actually take advantage of Build to Ship to here too.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that idea. And I want you to know that this little playpen is not just for dogs. We, in our shows, I mean, we've been doing pet shop shows here for a while. I'm so glad to see them coming back. Yes. We would have guinea pigs in here. We had bunny rabbits in here.
Yes, of course.
We had kitty cats. Okay, so a girlfriend of mine who's also picking up one, I have my phone here, and she just texted me. She goes, I'm getting another one because the cat loves to be outside, but they can't let the cat be out and about because they live in the city.
Right.
And she's like, I could take the cat out in this. So the cat still gets fresh air. How brilliant. And she's like, I'm picking up too.
It's so portable. I love that you can take this anywhere that you go. When Vivi was a baby, I was working in the news and I was working long hours. And there were days that I would just take her playpen. She would come into my office. I was doing my work. I was, out and about, and she would hang out in there. So it's portable. Yeah. Take it with you on the go. Have one in your car if you are somebody who's a girl on the go and you want to be able to take your pets right along with you. $22.99. I want to take you through one of our reviews that we have. You can go to ShopHQ.com to read all of the fantastic reviews online. But we have one that I want to read for you right now. Lightweight and just pops open. Great for house and outside. That's 1 year ago from Boodle in Georgia. Thank you so much for writing in. Let's show you the carrying case. Yeah. And we also didn't talk about the fact that you have the pop-up bowl here too.
So this is how it will come to you. You're going to slide it out of the box when you get it home, of course, with that free shipping and handling. I love that. I love it. It is amazing. I love free shipping.
Can we make that the jingle, the official jingle of free shipping and handling by Daisy?
Free handling.
I love you.
So what's great too is you do have that little pop-up bowl. So if you are out at the parks, the dog is thirsty, so important for them to have water and treats. And again, this is their space, their bowl. But this is how portable it is. So think about, you're hopping on the plane. You can even probably fit this in an oversized, like a big suitcase, right? Yeah. This is so nice to have when you travel. How many times have you said, oh, you know what, I have this puppy and I've really got to bring it in order. I mean, this happens to us all the time. We have so many friends who've just gotten puppies. And it's like, well, if we're going to come for dinner, we have to bring the puppy because the puppy has to pee. Well, hello, what if mom and dad, one of your best friends are like, you're not bringing the puppy to the house. Well, now you say, well, I can bring the puppy to the house because the puppy has a portable playpen. Now say that 6 times fast.
I know.
The puppy with the portable playpen.
If I can't bring Vivian, I'm not going.
Correct. Like if your parents were like, sorry, she has to be boarded because you don't have a place to keep her in safe.
They know that the answer is no.
Yeah, but now you could bring this with you, right?
And I do. I love the playpen. Think about this. There's so many reasons why you might want to have this in your home. Yes, for new puppies to break them in like Vivian was. For me, I was just so scared. When I brought her home, she was 8 weeks old. She was literally this big. If you follow me on social media, you can go back and see all of the pictures. So I was scared about her getting into anything at the house. So yes, for new puppies, if you are bringing them home, to make sure that they are safe and secure, if you do have to head out to work, if you are running errands throughout the day, this is a fantastic solution for them. But not only that, how how about kids and grandkids?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I have 2 nieces and a nephew, and that was something that took some time to get them used to Vivian when I was bringing her over, and they were babies and they weren't sure how to act. Vivian had never been around babies at that point either. So it's kind of like a learning tool as well.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You know, and I love that you bring that up because again, this beautiful home for Viv literally folds down into nothing. You just literally pop it. That's all you're doing. Just popping the pieces, folding it down. See, it's much easier. I was trying to be all fancy. It's much easier to just do it on the floor.
Everything is more difficult on live TV.
There you go, Daisy. Ding, ding, ring-a-ding-ding.
She got it.
Bring her on in. Okay, so again, I love that you bring up the kid factor. I think it's fabulous if you are training a new puppy, if you want the puppy around. That I picked this up because ours, I've borrowed way too many friends, and I think now there's too many cents in it.
Yes.
So I actually, at this new low price, I am buying another one because when Maxwell crosses the rainbow, we already have a deposit down on a new dog. So we will be getting a puppy. And now Chloe, who's 12, is gonna be like, excuse me, what is this thing in my space, right? So we have to introduce that puppy to the rest of the family, to Chloe, right? Dogs want their own space. As you can see, Viv has been, she doesn't leave. She's like, this is my close-up. This is as close as you're getting. I have my blankie, I have my pet, and I'm good. See you later.
Less than 500 remaining. We've sold over 1,000 of these. This is the only show, the only presentation that we have here today. When they are gone, they are completely sold out. You can use that value pay. $22.99 is your price for something that gives you no assembly required, nice, easy, portable, on-the-go playpen for your furry friends that you can get home for a fantastic deal. Hey, welcome. We're hearing we have brand new customers that are shopping with us right now here at ShopHQ for the very first time. We want to welcome you in to the family. Lots of fantastic deals all day here today. I'm wearing these skimmers. It's your today's top deal. I have 2 hours of fashion clearance sale coming up with Janae Moore. We have so many great pieces from One World. We will be getting a full presentation of the Christopher & Banks signature slimming denim skimmers. That is your today's top deal. We have 3 great color options available. I'm wearing them in pink. You also have lemon ice and that beautiful white. All right, make sure that you're picking up the playpen right now. Final quantities on it. Vivi's just, I mean, she's excited. She is a star. She is a star.
Duh. I mean,
she's very happy to be involved here today. And she's probably gonna hang out there. We'll move the playpen over a little bit, but for my fashion hours, yeah, it was like, well, do you want me to come and babysit Vivian afterwards? I'm like, she might be just chilling.
I think she'll be fine
in the playpen at that point. She's gonna be good.
I mean, wouldn't that be awesome to be able to bring like your dog to work and have that in your little cube? Like,
this is the test.
I mean, this is amazing.
If my bosses are watching right now, she's doing pretty good, right?
She's amazing.
Can I bring her every day? All right, moving on into your pet bowl. It is going to be a 3-piece from Bow Wow Meow. How cute is that? 510863 is your item number to shop here. So this is their little dinner set.
Yeah.
Okay, so both of these pop out, and they're made of stainless steel, right?
Yeah, so stainless steel, we know the secrets, right? They don't breed bacteria. You always want to use stainless steel bowls for your pets because water especially can actually start to breed bacteria, and they can get stomach viruses from drinking old stale water in a bowl that breeds bacteria. So stainless steel does not breed bacteria, easy to clean. But what is really unique about this setup is the way in which your pet eats, right? When you just have bowls down here, and I'm gonna demonstrate, and this is gonna get real classy, okay? Just watch the things I do for live TV.
I know you're gonna do it.
Okay, so I'm here, right? I'm in my bowl, and my neck is forward. How do I swallow, right? My face is in the bowl. Well, when you elevate, they're laughing at me. When you elevate, I am now able to have a clear passageway for my food. You're welcome.
There you go. So less hunching for your dog.
I like to have visuals And that was my visual.
We do have multiple colors. I love it. We got to see it. We got to see it to understand sometimes, okay? Daisy's not afraid to show you. The gray is available. That's what you're seeing out here on set. We also have the black, less than 4 dozen to go around in the black, and teal is basically gone at this point. So if this is in your cart, especially when we have final quantities not ever coming back in stock again, final minute to shop. If you have pieces in your cart, check out quickly. It's not yours until you do that. So this is a way that you can give them their food, give them their water, but have it elevated. Not only that, Daisy, something that I have experienced with Vivian and the other dogs in our family is that when they have their bowl on the floor, they push it around. Oh. They push it around and they get their food everywhere. This contains it. Contain the mess.
100%. And it's nice too, it has grippies on the bottom, so it's not gonna move around on the floor, especially once you put water and food inside. So again, just making this a pleasant experience for the dogs. From the leash to this, I mean, we're doing right by our dogs.
We really are. We are
and
going
kitties,
to do.
And kitties.
Yes, and kitties. We have something for them coming up, specific to your cat friends, coming up in just a second here. There are the colors that are available for you in your 3-piece bowl. 510863 is your item number to shop. It's under $13. How many would you like? Now also, don't forget, I think we're gonna squeeze in one more presentation before the top of the hour, just in case we have new friends that are joining us. 005076, most of you guys are adding this on to your order right now. We do have great color options that are available. Do you want the blue, the pink, the red, or the black? Fresh new markdown on that, under $13. And we have 2 sizes available, the small or the large size, but no more pulling when you are on the walks with your furry friends. Vivian is so not amused by the cat toy right now. She's like, I don't understand.
Nope, she's not amused. I thought she'd maybe get into it. Our dogs think it's hysterical. I have it at home because we used to have a cat.
You know, Vivian is a special kind right there. So we are gonna talk about.
She's like, I am much smarter than that fish.
She loves it. She loves it. Look at this. She cannot be bothered, okay? She is a diva.
Oh my gosh.
She's just looking at it like, what are you doing? Look, she was looking at Daisy. What are you putting in my face, ma'am?
I do not
ma'am.
Anyway, my little dogs do think this thing is hysterical. This is a hysterical toy. This is so fun for your pets, especially those kitty cats. And what's super great, it's an interactive toy. So when we are gone and the cats need interaction and we are not there to give it to them, they can actually play with this on their own and interact with it on their own, because it does have that rechargeable battery inside. Once they touch it, the fish tail starts wagging. Now, my boys also think it's, my son Finn, who still has a beautiful imagination even at 13. He's at a sleepaway camp right now with Aaron Newberg's son, you know, their best friend.
Yes.
Just a tad bit of a height difference.
Oh my gosh.
Size difference in general, and they're staying in a dorm right now together. I'm very sad that I don't have a nanny cam inside that dorm room to see what's going on there. But Finn, with his huge imagination, he'll be like, fish on! And then the dogs go crazy and it's a bark fest at our house. Yes, you can bark at that. Yeah. What do you think of that, Viv?
Now she's interested. She's like, wait, hold on. Now I see it. Get that bad fish. Get that bad fish. You can get him?
Yep. And she's like,
right back in.
No, I'm just going to bark at it. But what's super great about this, so you can interact with the pet, right? With the actual fishing pole, the line.
Right.
But what's super awesome is that this can actually, it's just like a necklace clip. I can take that off.
Oh, it has a lobster
And now I can just throw that on the floor. And if I leave our kitty cat home alone, right? You leave for the day, your cats are home alone. What do they do all day? Scratch your furniture. If they're not being active, right? They're going to take it out on your furniture, on your carpets, on your rugs. And when I'm going to let it stop moving here. And let's say, so it stops moving. Well, can you die already? It usually runs for about 30 seconds.
In the meantime, right now,
just kidding.
Under $15. So I love that we are really giving you such variety in our pet shop
so
hour.
now when it stops, if the kitty goes, that's it. It just can bat it with their paw and it keeps playing and going.
That's fantastic.
Isn't it fun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we have seen a lot of, you know, just the feathers that are on the string for your cats. But again, you have to be interacting with them to do that. So you have to wait until you get home from work. There's no stimulation happening.
Yeah.
Here, this is going to go, it is touch activated. So I love that. $14.90 is going to get this home. It is going to be a 2-pack. So you get both of them that you see right here. Flippity Fish Cat. Toy. It's 521826. That's your item number to shop. We have something for every furry friend at home here today. So this is your chance to shop. I cannot believe these deals, and we have never seen prices like this. You've done a lot of pet shop shows here at ShopHQ.
I am the pet shop gal, and I will tell you what, I've never seen prices like this. This is bananas. When we launched this, it was $19.99. So this really is your clearance deal. I want to show everybody the battery pack that lives inside. Okay.
Okay.
All you're going to do, we're going to give you the charging cable. You're going to give this a good charge. This will run and run and run and run and run. I can't even remember how many hours it runs for. It's motion activated. There is an on-off switch inside that compartment. And when we come back, I'll show you that on and off switch. But the kitty cats love it. They need interaction because when animals are not interacted with, that's when they get naughty, right? On-off switch right here. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to take my little zipper. Oh, and you're also getting a little bit of catnip, and you can put the catnip inside. Oh,
how clever.
Yeah, my sister and brother-in-law have a cat, and it's an older cat, and their kids are gone, like they're college kids now, and the cat doesn't get a lot of love. This is what I gave the cat for Christmas. The cat goes crazy for this thing. It's hysterical.
It's so affordable right now, and it's going to keep them stimulated. They are going to get that interaction with this at $14.90. The last time you saw this was in March. We've sold about 1,800 of these to date. We have less than 400 left to go around. I also want to mention that you do have a buy more, save more here. So if you are picking up multiples, maybe you want one for your cats, you're sending one to somebody else, $3 off when you are purchasing additional units. So it can go on the fishing pole, you can take it off. But my favorite part about this is that even when you are not home, your cat can be stimulated.
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, I know Viv because she's bougie. I mean, let's just call it a spade. She's a bit bougie.
That bougie life chose her. Okay, she did not choose the bougie life. The bougie life chose Vivian.
But I will tell you, our little dogs think this is hysterical because we look at her
just staring at it.
She literally is like, I don't understand what you expect me to do here, people.
And then she looks at me like, Mom, help me out here.
She's going to have like traumatic syndrome from this. She's going to be like, what is happening?
She cannot be bothered.
No, she really is. That is called bouge. That is called bougie.
She has other things to work. Not amused at all.
Nope, not amused.
I remember how she was smiling at the top of the show. Now she's just annoyed.
I'm going to tell you though, your cats will love this thing. It's been one of our most popular items here at the network. Even when it's not even in pet shows, we'll put them in like practical idea shows, and people just go crazy because it is that interactive toy. You get 2 of them. It's rechargeable. You can put catnip in them. The kitties love this. And these are some kitties from our, these are cats of people who work here in our studio, and they got video. We sent them home with product, and they made these videos. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at those cats. What cat doesn't want to eat a fish?
I know.
Right? I mean, tuna all day.
I have such a fun time playing. I don't have any cats of my own. My parents have a cat. My best friend has a cat. I have a heck of a time playing with them. They are so funny when they jump, when they run across the room. So this is sure to be a fun time for you, for everybody in the family to have that interaction with your furry friend. And guys, it's under $15. Final minute to shop right now. I want to mention that it is a set of 2, so you are getting both of them home right now for the price on your
best
screen.
Buddies.
There you go. See? They work together. And you can take the fish off. So it does have a lobster claw hook right there at the bottom. So if you do want to leave this home for your cat to be able to use when you are not there, perfect way to be able to do that. Final minute to shop. I have fewer than 300 of these to go around, so get them before they're gone. Everything is final quantities that we are sharing with you here today. So what does that mean? If you're brand new to ShopHQ, these are not being reordered. They're not coming back in stock. You will not see it again. So I would stock up right now, get a few of them, have them home and ready to go. If you're thinking about, birthday presents for the cat or something something that you can put into their stockings for Christmas time.
Yeah.
A really, really great toy for them to have. All right. We're coming up on the final couple of minutes to shop our pet shop here at ShopHQ on our sidewalk sale Monday. Now, I want to mention what's coming up. I do have 2 hours of fashion clearance right after. I'm wearing some of the pieces that you're going to be seeing in our show. Now, in our pet bowl, we only have 150 left to go around. Black has sold out. Thank you so much. Black has sold out, teal has sold out, so the remainder of the quantity is going to be available in the gray choice. It's under $13. Your item number to shop is 510863. And we have for you right now, oh, we're back to the leash, 005076. I wanted to squeeze in one more presentation on this here, Daisy, because everybody is raving about it that's shopping with us right now. We're hearing most of you guys are picking up multiples or even 3s or 4s of these right now. At a price like this, it's under $13. When you go to the pet shop, when you go to the pet store, you know, the stores with the doors, brick and mortar, you would not find a price like this in that aisle for a harness or for a leash. This is a fresh new markdown. We have 4 different color choices available for you right now. So let me go through those first. You guys can start shopping. Here is your blue that's available. I love that. Perfect for summertime. Fresh and clean, kind of Sleeping Beauty turquoise blue right there. You also have your black. A lot of people loving the black too. I think that's great for the guy if they're walking the dogs. They want something that is just a classic color. Here is your pink. You saw that on Vivian, and that is your favorite. We also have it available in the red, under $13. Let's check out what somebody else is pricing theirs at, $34.95. This is how you shop. This is how you get multiples home. We're going to show you how this works on Vivian here right now. 5-star reviews at shophq.com, but I want to pose this question. For those of you who haven't seen the no-pull leash yet, do you have dogs at home? Maybe they're a little bit larger. Maybe they pull you and they're dragging you down the street when they're on that walk. Maybe you have a dog. Vivian?
She doesn't know.
Hey! She's done. She's done.
Okay.
She's done. Maybe you have. Maybe,
I know. I'm the one with the fish.
Here.
I know. I'm the one with the fish.
Come here. That is rude. That is rude. All right, security is going to come and get Vivi now. Are you okay?
Oh my God, I'm fine. Are you joking? Well, the no-pull leash really is such a great option for our dogs because it's really giving you the ability to control your dog, 1, and 2, it's taking all the pressure off their neck because what is happening is it's going around the girthiest part of their body, that wide part of their body, with just this S, like this circular curve right here. You just thread through, and then if this was here. It's going to show you on me. Might as well. I mean, I ate out of a pet bowl. We're just
Vivian
getting
is not
real,
having
okay?
it.
So it just wraps around the chest of the dog, and then if you know, I mean, here we go, right? So it wraps around that chest of the dog, that widest part of the dog. She can't.
I'm so embarrassed that Vivian just acted up too.
I'm going to get fired for doing that.
Final
but anyway.
2 minutes to shop. All right, we have a caller that we're going to welcome in right now, Daisy from PA. Daisy, welcome to the show.
I never meet people with the name Daisy.
It's a great name. We heard that you picked up, okay. Daisy, Jay-Z just dropped off. Hey, if you want to give us a call back, we'd love to still hear from you in our final minute here. But Daisy was picking up the pet bowl, so we're going to talk to her about that.
Yeah.
So we have 2 size choices
amazing that
here.
She has I never hear my name, ever. She's Hannah's. Things are going off the rails. But the no-pull leash is really, truly the best way to treat your pet because when you wrap it around the girthiest part of their body with that circular ring, it reminds them of what it was like when their mom would grab them as a puppy and like pick them up and move them around right before they could really walk. So it's an instinctual memory for the dog that says, whoa, okay, somebody else is in charge of me. I'm actually not the one in charge currently.
Right.
And also you're not pulling on their neck. So Vivian has a trachea issue. Yeah. She can't go on walks with a regular collar. They want her to put in a harness. Well, harnesses on little dogs are very, very challenging. So this really is a beautiful way to get it done. It is. No more pull on those walks. Final minute to shop, everybody. 005076. It's under $13 to get this home for you. We are going to close out our show. We're going to do a quick little musical recap, and then we're going to
reset because I have 2 hours of fashion clearance. Daisy, thank you for joining us in the
This was so fun.
We always love when you're here.
I love you.
Okay, and
I
say
do love
goodbye. Say bye to everybody. Thanks, Vivian, for joining us here today. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with fashion.